Welcome to another episode of RideShare RoadTalk, Conversations in Motion, a podcast where we create unfiltered talk space that examines the meaningful lives of my passengers while engaging in personal and topical discussions. I'm your host and driver, John Fondas, and we're cruising the streets of Washington, D.C. Buckle up. Let's drive.
I was born and raised in LA, and then I worked for Nancy Silverton, who owns Osteria Moto.
Here in Georgetown. LA. Oh, so there's one in LA.
Yeah,
also.
the original one's there.
Okay.
And that one's like a completely different kind of gig. It's much smaller and kind of operates like a family restaurant.
Okay. And so you got pipelined into DC from there.
From there, yeah, and then I worked at this place called Providence.
Okay.
Which is like a super fine dining. We did 50 covers a night.
All right, so you're not a fucking line cook, dude. You're in it. You're doing it.
Yeah, I have not line cooked in a while, but maybe I'm gonna go back to it.
Well, tell me about that. I mean, if you don't want to mention the place by name, well, we already have, but I can cut it out. But tell me your experience here in Georgetown, and then what your thoughts are on that, and what's going on now.
I feel like DC restaurant scene is so corporate, and I'm so not used to working in corporate gigs. So it's just kind of like a culture shock, and was not meant for me, if that makes sense.
Well, it kind of does. I mean, I'm a layperson, but I understand business models. So are you suggesting there's some restaurant groups or organizations that are just a little bit tighter knit and less of a factory kind of a thing?
Yeah,
I think you get to flex a little bit more.
Yeah,
as opposed
more
to being
control.
in a box, right? Yeah. Okay. How did you get into that world, by the way?
My cousin, I dropped out of high school, and he was a chef, and I washed dishes, and then jumped on the line one day.
I find that fascinating, right? Everyone watches that show, The Bear, right?
Yeah.
Is that accurate, by the way?
I don't know.
I'm assuming you've seen it.
I've seen parts of it. I think a lot of the front of house stuff is pretty accurate.
Okay.
But there's not a lot of restaurants that operate like that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there it's clearly small, they're pushing. Where most places, I think, are not having that much freedom.
Yeah. Okay. Because again, as a layperson, I mean, I know that industry is a meat grinder.
Yeah.
It's nights, it's weekends, it's holidays, it's when everyone else is out having a great time. You guys are there slinging it, right?
Oh yeah, that was part of what put me to the edge. Over here was they're yeah, we're open 365 days a year. I was yeah, I don't know if I can do that.
So I have not been to the place in Georgetown. I know it looks beautiful, and I hear great things, and that's probably a reflection on you, right?
Yeah.
And your friend.
It's a ginormous team.
Yeah. What do you love about that place, and what made you take off again? I mean, we talked about it a little bit, but
I thought I would feel comfortable with the amount of every single day you go into work, you know exactly what you're doing, because we didn't change the menu very often. It was a machine.
It isn't a heavy tourist area, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason or need to mix it up that much.
Yeah.
It's like an inbound marketing funnel. Your audience is coming to you. You don't have to present things to draw people in, right? Well, that's cool, man. All right, so what about your buddy?
Yeah.
Your boy just said you're the best cook in the DMV.
Nah. Actually, nah.
I mean, don't be
land,
fucking modest, dude. I mean, if you're slinging it, you're slinging it. That's fucking great, man.
Today's also Victor's 22nd birthday.
Oh my God, dude.
Baby Victor.
Yeah.
There's a name for your first solo restaurant.
Yeah.
Baby Victor. I'm telling you.
Although Victor today was talking that he wants to become a server for more money. So.
Oh God. Does it really come to that?
Yeah.
Is that really the seesaw of the industry where you can make more as a server than you can?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I think a server probably triples my salary.
Well, I'm assuming it still happens in New York where you have these old school career guys that have worked at all these wonderful old establishments, and they're making six figures easy, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just on ticket alone, if you're going off 15-20% flat or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That's serious money.
Yeah, servers in New York make disgusting cash.
Yeah. I'm always fascinated, not by like the literal things on what you're doing, but the curiosity and the drive to want to learn something,
Yeah.
the eagerness to want to elevate yourself and your life and to kind of embrace something like that, I think is really cool.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm just a random stranger, but I think that's fantastic. In my business, I'm in the film and video business, and I have people that are assistants and production assistants and camera assistants all the time,
Yeah.
right? And there are some guys like you who are hungry and they want to learn, and they set aside their ego and they ask. No one's giving you shit in this world.
Yeah.
You have to ask. You have to want it, right? Timing is important, right? Yeah, you don't want me coming into your place at 6:30 going, "Hey, teach me this." We got shit to do.
Yeah.
But I think that's cool. Is there an it factor in that in that culinary world? Like in my world, there is. In other words, you could go to film school and you could have a kid that never went to school in his life, but he just has a natural eye for composition. I'm taking that kid over the guy with the degree 24/7 because he might not have it.
Yeah.
Because you can't teach it. Does that exist in your world?
Yeah, for sure. Like I don't know. Kids from culinary school are the worst.
Well, drill into that. Why? Why do you think that is?
I think if you go to school to learn a skill that you're not actually like practicing and working in like an actual work environment, you feel very entitled.
Mm.
And when you jump into a job and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, you're gonna peel carrots for 6 hours. It's pretty like demeaning, but it takes like somebody that's just down to work to actually do it. You know what I mean?
You have to pay your dues.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no shortcuts, right?
Yeah. It's like at this old job I worked at, we would get kids out of culinary school that would apply for like CDC positions or something.
Okay.
And it's just like, you gotta work 12 years in the kitchen to like get there, brother.
What's CDC? What is that?
That's like
acronym?
chef de cuisine. It's like you're under the executive chef.
Oh, wow. And when you achieve that, that's like legit, like
Yeah.
that's the shit.
Yeah, but it's like obviously on such a tiny scale, but it's like if you were fresh out of college and then applied to be like the CEO, you know what I mean, of a company or whatever it is.
Or like in broadcasting, you're out of college, you're like, well, I want to be an anchor.
Yeah.
Like, well, why don't you be a reporter first?
Yeah, although the funny thing with food is that there's not really like any money in it. So like it's kind of all just about working for your whatever your goal is, rather than like, oh, I'm trying to make, 500 grand or 150 grand even is crazy to make in a kitchen.
You gotta love what you do, it seems like.
Yeah.
There has to be a passion there.
Yeah. And I think the biggest struggle is staying, like, sometimes, like right now, I'm unemployed, and I'm like, man, I should have just studied.
No, reframe that. You're just taking a break.
Yeah.
You're regrouping.
Yeah. But I was like, man, I should have studied harder. I have so many friends that work from home doing, like, tech jobs, which, I would probably lose my mind. But imagine if I get work from home.
Well, with my business, I've been doing it so long where I give away the front end now so I can be at home more. Where I'm just doing admin and I'll do some editing at home and I'll show up on a shoot and I'll kind of produce and push things around, but I'm not doing like the grunt work. I'm not shredding carrots anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
Yeah.
Tell me about this whole Michelin thing. You said previously you were at a place where it had a 3 Michelin star restaurant?
Yeah, we got our 3rd star.
My God.
What was it? Yeah, 2025, so right before I moved here.
And, outside of the obvious, you're here, but does that, and that stays with you. I mean, that can open up so many doors for you when you decide to punch out of the bag you're in right now, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like, I don't think I'd struggle to ever find a job just because so many restaurants are always looking for employees, but...
Take this dude with you, apparently.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to move to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Bro, just go, man. Opportunity knocks, dude.
He has a wife and a baby, so
Well, that's
a different
challenging, but
conversation.
you know, that's challenging. But you know what? Hey, man, that's life, my friend. Sliding doors.
Mm-hmm.
You take opportunities, otherwise you second guess it the rest of your life. You know,
Exactly.
who knows? You can always move back.
Yeah.
Or go out for 6 months and send the money back. I don't know.
Yes.
Life's too short not to have an adventure.
Yeah,
I've
that
learned
is.
that.
Are you from the DMV?
Yeah. I was born here in D.C. and then grew up like in Rockville area up that way.
Oh, nice.
But I've been here my whole life, with the exception of college. Kind of seen it evolve, and the restaurant scene's gotten better. Like DC isn't known for anything other than
No.
maybe like the international kind of thing.
Yeah, I think like Ethiopian food here is
Yeah.
like, the best I've had. I will say, coming from Los Angeles, like eating Mexican food in DC is like hard for me.
Well, right. Like again, it's not like Baltimore's known for a crab cake. LA's known for street tacos and food truck culture,
Yeah.
right? But DC's it's getting better. There are places that are pretty good,
Yeah.
in my opinion, being a regular schmo or whatever.
Yeah, I think something that would be good for DC is like single ownership restaurants, because some like I think probably like 75% of restaurants in DC are just like mass groups that own so many other things.
Balos, the folks that own Balos seems to fit that bill.
Yeah.
Which I was just there. I've been there a few times, and the last time I was there, I didn't really appreciate the experience. Maybe you'll find this funny. Maybe you won't. The price point was just outrageous. It's
Really?
Greek food. I'm Greek. I get it. It's a great atmosphere. It's a little too steep for what it is.
Yeah.
Fine. Service was a little slow. It's half empty. Fine. Big deal. Towards the end of the night, I got the typical 4% operation fee tucked into the bottom of the bill.
I've never heard of that. That is strange. 4% operation fee?
Yes, it's very
What
common.
does that even go to?
It's very common. And so I typically will ask the server to remove it from the bill.
Yeah.
And this guy kind of balked and looked confused. And I said, look, if you're, and first of all, let me preface this. I was like a Karen before that was even a thing. And it's only from the perspective, if I'm dropping $300, $400, $500 on dinner, it
Yeah.
better be lights out. And if it's not, I need to let you know because there's an expectation. Fair?
Yeah.
Politely, of course. So I said, look, man, if you can't accommodate or help this, just please bring someone over that can, because I'll just discuss it with them.
Yeah.
And so floor person comes over or whatever. And he goes, is there a problem? I said, well, just the operational fee. It's not a lot of money, but it's the principle of it. I'd like you to remove it.
Yeah.
He goes, well, that's to help finance the restaurant. I'm like, well, that's not my
Yeah,
job.
that is crazy.
My obligation is to frequent the establishment, to buy the food, and to tip the staff accordingly.
Yeah. It's
Um,
like adding like a produce fee on top of the food you
Right.
It's
Right.
so bizarre.
But again, I was being pretty neutral, and I kind of made a tongue-in-cheek comment, and I was like, otherwise, if I am financing the company, I should be entitled to quarterly dividends and a profit share, correct?
Yeah.
No other business, any other business would operate that way if I'm investing in it.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'll take care of that for you, sir.
I've never even.
Oh, it's bananas,
Yeah,
dude.
that's crazy.
There's some places that are charging 3% for the privilege of using a credit card
Yeah.
for your meal. And I'm like, no.
It's not. Yeah. That's insane.
That used to be like the old 3-card Monty that your contractor guys would pull.
Yeah.
Where if you're replacing like the drywall in your house and they're like, well, it's 3% more to use your credit card. I'm like, no, that's a business expense that you're going to write off, and it's a double dip. So discount it by 3% and take my card. right?
I
Anyways.
even feel that way about like auto gratuity sometimes. Like, have you ever just had like the worst server and then it's like auto
Tops up.
20% tip?
Exactly.
You're like,
And then you look like a douchebag when you go, wait, how do I enter a lower amount?
yeah,
Certainly not done by accident.
yeah.
What's like your specialty? Like when you were in that whole 3-star Michelin world and you're coming up and doing your thing, what was your go-to trunk slam, I'm really good at this dish?
I don't know. We change it so often that there wasn't really like.
I mean, you personally, like on a personal level though.
Personally,
Yeah.
I grew up like Irish Catholic, big family, so I like meat and potatoes food. That's like if I was gonna open my own spot tomorrow, it would just be like country braise. You know? Actually, I just got back from Baltimore
Okay.
and ate at this restaurant called the Wren.
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, if I was gonna open a restaurant, it would almost be like copy and paste.
Same type of fare?
Yeah, they don't take reservations. They have a 7-seater bar and then a 15-person dining room.
Okay, I like
So you
it.
just have to wait in line at 5
Yeah.
o'clock.
That's cool.
And it's like they had like poached chicken with poached carrots and like purple unk peas.
How do you
And
get a
like-
star doing that stuff?
I don't know. I think that kind of food is like kind of sexy right now. People
Simplicity,
people,
right?
People love feeling like they're eating at home
Okay.
because nobody cooks at home anymore. I mean, that's not true. A lot of people do, but not in the same way. Or at least my idea of like watching my grandma.
Are you like the worst person to go have a meal with because of what you do?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Like,
awful.
like I'm the worst person to go see a movie with because I'm just like, that's wrong. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I'll like judge people like if they order certain things because I'm like, that's just such a money grab. Like anytime there's like Wagyu on a menu or something, I'm like, don't even touch it.
Okay, I'm that guy. I mean, I'm not doing it all the time, but you know, I see A5 and I'm like, who the fuck's paying $2.95 an ounce for that or whatever the hell it is? Like, is that just like hype gimmick bullshit?
I mean, it is good. I guess, yeah. I think I've just like worked around it so much that I don't want to eat it.
Okay.
And also, like I know what it costs per pound and what I'm paying. It's
Yeah.
just like,
You know,
worth it.
before that whole craze took off here, this was probably like maybe 15 years ago in Bethesda, and it was a sushi place, and they had some type of like Kobe or Wagyu or whatever it was, and it was only like 4 ounces. I could barely finish it. It almost made me sick. It was so rich. So maybe that was like the legit real deal, and what they have now is just like imposter beef that's not even Japanese, you know.
Yeah, well
Maybe
now
not.
like all those Wagyu farms that are, I mean, there's like American Wagyu, Australian Wagyu,
Yeah,
Japanese Wagyu. Honestly, the Australian Wagyu is probably my favorite, but it's like, have you ever heard of Jidori chicken?
That's the raw chicken, right?
That's like the chick. Yeah, it's like the Japanese breed of chickens that you can eat raw.
Oh
in Japan.
God. I think Bourdain did that on one of his shows.
Yeah, I don't know if I would do that. I'm a pretty risky eater.
Yeah, I
but
mean, I wouldn't
raw
do
chicken freaks me.
Yeah. I am in lust with Japanese culture.
No, me too.
And not like the stupid American samurai sword bullshit. Like, I mean, like the people, the blend of old and new and harmony, and the food scene, and you know, the women are obviously stunning. But I need to go there, man, and just eat for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it is.
Have you been?
I went for work for like 2 days once.
Okay.
And it was awesome.
Everything you expected?
Yeah, I have some friends that live in Tokyo,
Good
and
friends.
they like are always saying, like, you would never move back to the U.S.
If they need more friends, please let me know. I just need any excuse to go. I'm really thinking about going in the spring. So much so that I'm starting to research, like, I guess there's like Japanese students who are trying to learn and practice their English.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing if you go teach English.
Yeah.
Touch any of Asia.
And so like you basically just pay them maybe a flat fee to show you around, and you're paying for their meals, and they get to practice English, but they're also showing you around.
That's neat.
From that local perspective.
Yeah.
Like, that would be cool. Like, I would have to do that. Because I don't want to be the asshole on the phone translating and, you know.
Yeah, Asia is like a different breed. I feel like you can travel there and not speak whatever the local language is, but definitely is a little more difficult if you hit like outside parts of like major tourist destinations.
Yeah, I can see that.
I've heard good things about China. Like, I would love to travel China. I have a friend that's there right now, and he's like, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, you know, for playing that game, I don't know if I'd have China high on my list. I think like Japan, Vietnam, I think would be there. I hear that's just an incredibly beautiful country.
Yeah, Vietnam is great.
And a really cool food scene from what I heard. Maybe it's the French influence, obviously.
Yeah. Vietnamese food is the best. Probably my favorite of
Take a slight left.
Asia.
Yeah, I always like their use of aromatics in their food.
Even like their broths, like
Yeah.
obviously like pho, their most popular food.
All right, I'm fucking hungry as shit now. Thanks for that. Be going to the, what's that jumbo slice place on Connecticut?
90-second pizza, Andy's.
No, I've been to Andy's by 9:30 Club. It's pretty good.
Is Andy's good? I haven't.
It's all right. For a non-wood-fired oven, they actually put a decent crisp on the crust.
I'm trying to think. It's not Movers, is it? Movers Pizza?
No, it's right across from 9:30 Club. But the one I'm talking about is it's called Pizza Tatiana.
Huh.
It's-
okay.
It's just more obscene than it is like great. It's like, you know, this big,
Yeah.
$7, and they're open till 4:00 in the morning.
You know what else is good? That's down on like M Street for like late food. Have you ever had George's?
No.
It's like a falafel place, like shawarma.
Oh, is that the place that's kind of catty-cornered from the Four Seasons down there? The bottom of the street?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But they have a Philly cheesesteak that is like, if I had too much to drink and it's 2 a.m, that's what I'm eating. And that happens way too often. But it's so good. I remember when I first moved to DC, I was like struggling because I didn't like any of the food I was eating. And then I ordered that, and I went to work the next day, and I told everyone. And everyone was like, yeah, everybody knows about it.
This is the shit. Okay, I'll have to store that away somewhere next time I break out of jail.
Yeah.
Don't get old, kids. That's it. Don't get old. Just telling you. That's got to be funny, man. Like, someone like you with your experience, and you go in to sit down at a relatively nice restaurant, and you have some dude who clearly doesn't know what he's doing, but he's trying to flex a little bit. You've got to just sit there and just kind of laugh and be like, dude, you're just a fucking tool. Like, stop. I mean, I'm not saying you'd call him out, but...
No, I do. My favorite food is probably the shittiest food.
Well, that's fair. Street food.
Yeah.
Right?
Or even like, I love Taco Bell.
Oh, God. Thanks for crashing the conversation into the rocks. But we're almost over, so that's a fitting way to stop it.
Yeah, I guess it's because I work such late hours where it's just like...
3-star Michelin dude throws down Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah.
How dare you?
Pizza Hut, all of it.
Oh, my God. That's great. He's laughing. Thank you for listening to this episode of RideShare RoadTalk. If you've enjoyed what you've heard, we'd love for you to review the podcast on your favorite listening platform like Apple or Spotify. Your support helps us so much, and don't forget to reach out on Instagram with your feedback or topic suggestions. Until next time, let's drive.